Hello, my name is Paul Kennedy and welcome back to another episode of AMSB. Currently this week there is going to be 2 field trips in AMS. 4th grade is going to be taking their trip to the Crane Foundation and 6th grade is going to be doing their annual bike trip. Here's a little more insight on this Friday's trips from some of the teachers that will be attending them. Hartman, she is a 4th grade teacher here at AMS and she is going next week on Friday to a Crane Foundation. Now my first question is, what do you expect or what is your goal while you're there?
Well, we've been studying cranes, their adaptations, the environment that they live in, so we get to go and actually see that in real life, where we get to see the real live whooping cranes and sandhills that we have right here in Wisconsin, and also all 15 species from around the world are at the International Crane Foundation down in Baraboo.
And also, what is your favorite thing to do while you're at the Crane Foundation?
My favorite one is the gray crown crane, because he kind of thinks he's a human because he imprinted on humans. So he's fun to watch and to be around, but you got to be careful because we don't want him to think he's any more of a human than he is.
Ms. Wiedmeyer, a 6th grade teacher here at AMS, and next Friday she is going to be taking the 6th grade students on a bike trip. Now, my question is, what is your goal while you're there?
Our goal is to share a little bit of Wisconsin history with our 6th graders at the same time as building community by having fun and seeing different sides of both students and teachers, because sometimes when we're in the classroom we don't get to see all of our personalities.
Now, during this trip, what is your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing is to go through the tunnels, and I think that's a favorite of most of our students too. They're pitch black, and you have to walk your bikes through so that you don't run into anybody else.
Also coming up on October 23rd is the 8th and 7th grade choir concert. Here's what Mr. Seipel has to say about the upcoming event. So this is Bill Seipel, our 7th and 8th grade choir teacher. And my first question for you today is, how is our choir doing so far this year?
The choir is doing great. They're actually ahead of schedule as far as I'm concerned. There's 80 kids in the choir this year, and at the beginning of the summer, Mr. Rogers came up to me and he said, "Mr. Seipel, we have a problem. We have over 80 kids in your choir." And I said, "What's the problem?" "That's great news, right? I mean, I want everybody to be in choir. We have a really good time in here. I think people enjoy themselves, and we're doing great. The kids are learning their music, and we're looking forward to the concert."
So what songs will we be performing at the concert?
The concert is going to be 4 songs, and they range in style, and one of them is called Pictures of Fall. One of them is called, let's see here, The River Sleeps Beneath the Sky. One's Adoramus Te, that's in Latin, and I think the student's favorite is Shut the Dough. Concert, I know you're going to ask me this question. The concert is Monday, October 23rd, 7 p.m. at the high school auditorium.
Now, after 32 years of working in the district, Mr. Cum, our former assistant principal, is retiring. This next clip was a clap-out performed last Friday by AMS. For this week's episode of AMSB. If you did enjoy, make sure to check back next week for more news and events that are coming to our school.